Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Cole, Professor Emeritus and Academic Hall of Famer in Agriculture Economics at Virginia Tech, Blacksburg, Virginia. Welcome to another edition of KOHL-laborations. Today's theme is a new crop of fresh roots. Recently, I conducted an educational program for young beginning farmers in St. Louis, Missouri. This year's group of fresh roots was very diverse. Some of them were 4th, 5th, and 6th generation family businesses. Others were startup, and they were often multitasking, being involved with many farm and non-farm enterprises. The group came specifically to not only be informed, but networking was observed, but also applications that they could take back to their business, family, and their personal life. It was real interesting. We went to a St. Louis card ball game, and one of the sons of a participant who was active in youth baseball got there early, and the early bird gets the worm. He actually got an autograph from one of the St. Louis Cardinal baseball player, and that will be something he'll remember for the rest of his life. This year's group, I had him fill out the Business IQ. The Business IQ is 15 questions that they have to ask about the business, all the way from cost of production to family living to transition management and their attitude. This year's group scored very well in knowing their cost of production and their break even, also in developing a projected cash flow, and also this group scored very high on seeking education. The areas for improvement this year was enterprise budgets. Many of them were involved with multiple enterprises, both in and outside the farms. And so one of the areas they really wanted to work on is to see if the specific enterprises were profitable and how profitable, so that they could allocate their time, their resources, and their capital. The other area was marketing and risk management. In today's world of extreme volatility on the price, cost, and even interest rates, a marketing and risk management program that is planned, executed, and monitoring is very critical. Finally, many of them said, yeah, we do a cash flow, but they don't do financial cash flow scenario planning. And in that case, they have to make adjustments in production levels, cost, prices, and interest rates. And so those three areas were the areas for improvement. Overall, though, they said they really had to improve on communications, not only within their business, their family, but also with suppliers and agricultural lenders. Interesting. What were some of this year's wisdoms from the group? Don't be concerned about your neighbor and what they're doing. As young farmers and producers, oftentimes you're in chapter 1 and 2 of your business, and the neighbor might be in chapter 9 and 10. Also, don't be too concerned about what others are doing. Be coachable. And boy, one of the things is don't be consumed in the now, and be coachable to be thinking about the future. And that was an interesting wisdom. Another one is network with people outside the industry. Oftentimes, having one or two individuals gives you a whole new perspective. The other wisdom that they indicated was it's not about more acres, more livestock. It's being better at what you do. And finally, one of the things I want to give challenges to all the people watching this, make sure you get signed up for next year's FreshRoot program. I will tell you, I have been involved with them over a number of years, and this association makes an investment into the future of agriculture, and I think you'll be very well rewarded, not only on the information, but also the actions you can take back to business, family, and personal life. But one of the biggest benefits is developing the network of Next Gen. Hey, see you the next time for another edition of KOHL-laborations.